Hi and welcome to Football Fitness Bootcamp, and in this video I'm going to go through 10 different pogo exercises that you can do to improve your football fitness, get quicker and faster on the pitch and take your game to the next level. So with the pogo exercises, all I've done is set up a 5-meter lane between the cones to do all the exercises from. Why do you need to do pogos? Pogos are a great exercise in creating that springy, explosive push just using the ankle joints, and off of the toes. This will help you when you're in your sprint speed, when you're running, when you're turning in your agility, and also in your jumping, depending on where you are on the pitch. For each of these pogo exercises, there's a couple of key things to work on. One of them is that when you're jumping from the floor, most of the movement wants to come from the ankles, and you're jumping off the ball of your foot under the toes. That means try not to bend the knees and the hips as much as you are on the ankles, and at the same time, when you land, as soon as you jump, you want to pull your toes up so that straight away you're putting your foot into that prime position. So as soon as you land again, you can push off as quickly as possible. And that's another key point of the pogos. You want to be having as little and the smallest amount of ground contact time as you possibly can. When you're running or moving all over the football pitch, your ground contact time, if it's too long, is going to slow you down. You want to get nice springy feet, nice and light on the feet, and nice and quick on your toes. Have you ever heard your coach telling that, stay on your toes, don't go flat-footed? This is one of those exercises that can help you in being light-footed and ready and quick to respond to anything that happens on the pitch. To add these to your training, this isn't a workout video by any means. This is a selection of different pogo exercises that you can incorporate into your own training. Take what works for you, and the ones I would use is depending on what type of training you'll go through. Think about the direction that you're moving and what type of movement you're doing. If it's speed, and sprint speed, go for 2-footed and single leg forward pogos and go for height. If you're going for agility, you may want to think more about the lateral and the sideways pogos, as well as the cone weave and even maybe the square and diamond ones towards the end of this video. Add a couple in, start using them at the start of your exercise. These are a great exercise. They're very low impact, although they're plyometric, they're very low impact compared to a lot of other exercises, and they're a great way to train the body's movement mechanics, especially the ankle, but also to prime you for the rest of your workout. You can use these to start, small, less intense, and build up through your training. But these are a great one to do in any kind of training, depending on what you're doing. And as part of your training, what I'd say, you're looking between about 5 to 10 meters, do reps, of 3, and then build on the difficulty and the intensity of each one until you move on to the next type of exercises. Try adding them out into your exercise and your training and see how you improve. If you found this video useful and you want to see more videos with tips, exercises and information that can help to develop your training, like and subscribe to the video. You'll see more videos come up as soon as they're uploaded, which means that you can then develop your training to enhance your fitness and improve your performance on the pitch.